People Manager Skills Training, Incorporating Respect in the Workplace, presented by Peter Boguski. A question. Did you ever have a supervisor that made you wonder how in the world they got promoted to that position? Well, you are not alone. The object of this training is to help you recognize, 1, that being a manager is more than just getting the product out the door, and 2, that good leadership is a balance between hard skills and soft skills. It is important to differentiate between hard skills, job-related knowledge and abilities, and soft skills, interpersonal qualities that inspire employees and help them to thrive in the workplace. We are here today to talk about and develop your soft skills. Thought for the Day, Part 1. Communication is more than just talking. And good leadership involves listening. Or in the words of Bridget Hyacinth, listening is the most important skill a leader can master. Up next, an activity. How I rank myself. Using the sheet provided, please answer how you would rank yourself in terms of qualities of being a leader. And now for discussion. Share your responses. How do you feel about your answers? And taking it one step further, what do you think your employees would say about you if asked to fill out the same questionnaire with you as the subject? Thought for the Day, Part 2. Good leadership is not rigid. Or in other words, good leadership requires flexibility and awareness. In the words of the Center for Management and Organization Effectiveness, flexible leaders are able to draw people into the conversation and ensure that everyone is given the opportunity to share their views. More thought for the day. Inner and intrapersonal emotional intelligence. In the words of Jordan, Wade, and Yokoi, as published in the Harvard Business Review, leaders need to develop cognitive empathy, which is an awareness of the emotions of the people around them. And now, let's try a role play. The objective? To give leaders an opportunity to thoughtfully address potential conflict situations utilizing listening skills, empathy, flexibility, and emotional intelligence. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the definition of emotional intelligence is the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. For the role play, break off into 2 groups. Group 1 is where 2 to 3 team members create a conflict of their choice. Some examples: a disagreement between employees over a task, favoritism, discrimination. For group number 2, one person at a time will be the leader. Use your listening skills, your empathetic skills, and your emotional intelligence to 1. Grasp the situation. 2. Think upon and consider possible resolution outcomes. 3. Resolve or adjudicate. Communicate a decision or solution in a constructive manner. Now to discuss. Do you feel you were able to address the situation constructively? What do you think you did well? What do you think you can improve upon? And how would you approach this situation if it happened again? A final note to hopefully inspire your continued learning and development. From the pages of the Harvard Business Review, Peter Bregman says, "Follow-through requires what I call emotional courage, which is the willingness to feel the hard feelings that come when we take risks, break old patterns, and try new ways of acting. And that is how we become better leaders." We invite you to fill out the training questionnaire provided on a separate document. This will help us to assess and revise the content for future training sessions. Thank you.